Everybody, it's Justin from Bittner Built, and today we're talking aprons. I get so many comments in all my videos on, Justin, where do I buy this apron? And so I said, all right, let's do some apron videos. I went out and I bought an additional 5 aprons of different types, different styles. That way we can kind of go over each one. When I was going to put this together, it was going to be an hour-long video, so I'm breaking them up into individual videos here in a series. So make sure you jump around and check the different videos out, and let's get started. All right, so how are we going to do this? I've purchased a whole bunch of other aprons that we're going to take a look at, kind of run the gambit, see what's good about them. Maybe there's better ones than this one right here. Maybe this one you don't like at all. So I'm going to try and look at a couple different criteria. Number one is it comfortable? Because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to put it on, you're not going to use it. It's a waste of money if it's not comfortable, at least unless it's to protect you. If it's to protect you, that's a different story. Number two, we're going to look at how you put it on. Are you able to easily put it on, or do you need to be a contortionist in order to be able to put it on? And then number three really is ultra subjective. I cannot tell you how you're going to like to use your apron. I don't know what tools you're going to put in your apron. Me, I'm more of a minimalist person with my apron. I like some pencils, my tape, and I like having my dust collector hooked to me so I can turn it on and off really easy all the time. And that's really all I like. I really don't even use the bottom of my aprons most of the time. You, on the other hand, might be a walking toolbox. You might have every single thing at your disposal, and that's cool too. So what I'm going to try and do is when I'm wearing the aprons, I grabbed a whole bunch of different tools that, you know, I thought might be in somebody's apron. Even a framing hammer, like a big boy. We'll even just see how it works. So that way you can kind of get an idea of what fits in pockets based on size. We definitely want to check on like pocket depths, because you don't want to put something in there and it disappear forever that you can never get something out. I hate that. So let's go ahead and get started and check out all these aprons. This is the BZVV leather welding apron with 10 pockets. This apron is $21.99. This apron is a one-handed with the clasp on the left side of the apron. You almost feel like you need to just twist around and contort yourself, then tighten it down. This is a full leather double-sided back piece, which this feels very nice. The shoulder pads are incredibly uncomfortable. They are waxed canvas that are very rigid, and they're almost like bending over my shoulders right now. You would want to like play with them for an hour to get them to be a little bit more pliable. The unit itself goes to right above my knee. There is adequate side coverage. This is heavily waxed feeling, not as rigid as the very first one, but definitely more rigid than the previous. All right, I feel like I have 1980s shoulder pads on, you know, like the big shouldered suit type of shoulder pads. These, not comfortable. Okay, but let's continue on. Oh, also the straps are made of webbing. Let's play with this guy. So I could shove something in here like this. I would not use the nail punch. I'm about to spring myself in the face. That was dumb. Okay, yeah, don't do that. But we could try something else. It's very tight. Mechanical pencil. That's tight for holding on to something. Interesting. Now we could go with this. So we could, all right, we got a winner there with that. We can put our glasses here. Maybe we can even put our glasses and this guy. It works. I don't know if I like that though, because I don't want this scratching up my glasses all the time, which is what would happen. So maybe we might just consider this ease of use for when I'm not looking to be able to slip it into one of them, of the two. Let's do our spring punch test on this pocket right here. Dun, 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 dun. It's gone. Too deep. So once again, only if you have something to clip in, and I will get it out later again. This pocket, cell phone. Okay, it was just able to get the standard iPhone 14 in there, but it's actually bending this, and it's like pushing in on my chest in a weird rectangle. So this is uncomfortable to put a cell phone in here, and it's tight. Okay, it's tight. So I would definitely more think of this for some of our pens and pencils and markers type of stuff to go in here. All right, there's nothing in the middle here really. We have our ring, cool, that works as a ring should. This pouch over here is fun. So you could put stuff that you are worried about falling out, but it's in here. But I mean, you can get big stuff in here. Yep. So you got big stuff that can go in there. Now, you could put your hammer on the ring over here if you wanted to. That is definitely one of the spots and uses for a ring. This guy over here, you definitely cannot. What could go in there? Okay, so it is a very rigid piece of leather and it's like looped out. So it's definitely intended to hook something. So maybe it's my tool. My problem is on the left side. I would want it over here because I'm a righty and I use my tool over here. So I'd want to go like this. I'd have to pass it off each time, look, and put it over here. So that's awkward for me. Now, if you're a lefty, oh, this apron's for you. You'd be right in business for that. I have to show this one to my son. Okay. The small pockets over here, again, we probably would never do this, but it actually is really deep. That actually fits fairly well, but you know you're going to cut through this and go into your leg if you ever did this, so don't do this. A more dull cutting implement. This is actually even too big for this. More like a screwdriver size, but then can I get it out? Difficult to get it out. Maybe smaller implements like this, they go really far down, which is good so they stay there and then you can pull them out. Smaller type of guys. This guy, he can go vertical in here. No, he can't. No, this would have to go over in this side pouch over here. This side pouch is huge. It is interesting. I would say, you know, this is one of the interesting selling points for this one that differentiates it. It has some very nice looking features, so if looks is your thing too, it has some really cool stuff. This we'll call it our messenger bag that's attached to you on the side. It has two layers. It has basically like a divider in there, so you can get two sets of things in here. I mean, I could chuck pretty much everything we got. The straws. Yeah, that thing fits a lot. Not that you want to do that, but you could definitely put a lot of stuff in here. There's some versatility there, so that's cool. As far as a towel goes, this thing's so stiff. Maybe if it was a thinner towel than this, you could hang it here if you weren't going to use it for a tool hanger over here. Obviously, you can always use a ring. You could even, we'll be creative real quick. Yeah, smaller one, but you get what I was going for. You could probably snap it in there. That's interesting. It's not that comfortable. So if fashion's your passion, then cool. You don't care about comfort anyway. So that was our apron review video. Make sure you check out the other videos for the other aprons as well. I actually surprised myself and chose a new apron for me to keep instead of this one that I've had for many years because I liked it so much. Maybe you'll have a completely different choice, but everybody's functionality case is different, right? Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and of course, stay safe in the shop. I'll see you in the next one.